right. Hey, everybody. This is Ken, the media guy, here at the Veterans History Museum of the Carolinas, and I'm sitting here along with Curator
Tom Bugala.
All right. You know, Bugala, that's a good American name, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not Italian.
It's not Italian? No, wow.
It's Slovak, Czechoslovakian.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what we want to talk about here today is let's talk a little bit about hats. I love hats, and I love wearing hats, and all this kind of. Oh, you're going to put. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, there's no padding in that hat. So what have I got on here? You were telling me about this earlier.
Sure, Ken. That is a World War I Army officer's hat.
Oh yeah, I'm going to show it to the little GoPro camera here.
Okay. And typically the way you can tell an officer's hat is it's a little better constructed, and you on your Army insignia here, you do not have a rondelle around it, and that would typically be for an enlisted person.
Oh,
so
rondelle.
World War I
so that's the little
hat.
round. That's the
correct.
real. Okay,
that's
the rondelle.
correct.
Okay, see, yep. I'm learning stuff every day.
And this is in very good condition. We're trying to find some provenance on it. We don't.
Oh yes, it's very important for It's very important to us to make sure that every single piece that we have has a story that goes along with it. Has a human face and a human story that goes along with it.
That's correct.
Absolutely. So we got some other hats here. Now these helmets. This helmet here, I like this thing.
So this is two different helmets that we
Parlez-vous François?
Brought out of our case. That's right.
Oui.
RF stands for République de France.
De Français.
Right. So that's Republic of France.
And of course, this is the Brodie helmet, and we use this helmet, but the British actually designed this helmet, correct?
Yes, and this was typically this was used for trench warfare. And the reason it had the wide brim was because it was going to protect you from airburst shrapnel. And
that came out of this big old honking thing right here.
That's right. That's German, I believe. I brought this in. No, this is British.
Oh, that's a British one.
1916. So I think we said that this probably came from the Somme a little over 100 years ago. And we also have a German shell in our display also. So both of those artillery pieces, shells, came straight.
But the thing
from the trenches.
Absolutely. But the thing about it is that it would like throw up mud and dirt and dust and everything else. And this kind of acts almost like a rain helmet that all the debris just kind of flanges right off of you, so it doesn't go down the back of your neck or down the front of your shirt or anything like that. So
we did not pull out the World War I German helmet that we have, and it's a little different shape. And that was the origins of what Germans called the Fritzie helmet.
Oh, the Fritzie helmet. All right.
A Fritzie.
All right. So this is cool. And this is, one of the really cool things about our museum is that if you guys come in, you got your kids, everything else, we'll throw one of these suckers on their head and they can take a nice little selfie with it. Yeah. So everything we have here is hands-on.
So I know that Emmett likes to put the Brodie or the World War I. It's the model 1917. And you can tell that this is original by looking at the copper rivet that holds it in.
Copper rivet, and that's why it's green.
That's how you can identify.
That's why it's green.
That's
okay,
right.
Yeah.
And of course, the liner is long done on
over
this.
Here to the,
and also the chin strap. So you can see this is pretty beat up, but somebody brought it in and they said, "We want you guys to have this." It does have the heat stamping on it, and typically World War I helmets start with the letter Z, and this is in here, and if I can make it out.
That's what happens when you get old. You got to wear bifocals.
Yeah, well, try it.
Dun, dun. Hey!
So then you also have a seam around the edge, and this is called a front seam.
Okay.
You can see where the seam is, and they also
it's
tacked it.
right there. Yeah.
So it's not really soldered, but and not welded.
And I tell you, these things are made so nicely.
Raised.
It's all like leather inside. Man, it just feels so good.
So that's cotton.
Sitting on my head.
That is not wool.
Really? It's cotton? Oh, okay.
So that's
because the rest of the uniform was wool, wasn't it?
It lasted a little longer
than
the wool ones.
All right. Very good.
mothing, everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at this,
Does that say Pettibone in there?
yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Made
All right.
in New York City.
Made in New York City. Woo. Oh, wait, we're not going to talk about New York City on this program. Hey, that's all the time we have right now. But we want you guys to make sure that you stay tuned and you go to our webpage, theveteransmuseum.org, and check out all of our great videos. We got more videos like this. We got documentary style videos. We've got videos where we had a couple of guys that went down to New Orleans and visited the World War II Museum down there. There's just all kinds of good stuff. And I know everybody's locked at home right now, so hey, head on over to our website and our Facebook page, Instagram. We're on everything, so except for Snapchat. I just refuse to do Snapchat. That's why. Anyway,
Okay.
So we're going to come back and we're going to have more stuff. You keep it right here.